Hello there, this is DBT, and this is Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8, and today we're gonna be having a look at the patch notes for update 69. Wait a second, DBT, don't we normally get the patch notes and then the update? Yes, that's normally the case. This time it was the other way around though. We got the update and some days afterwards we got the patch notes, but hey, we're gonna be having a look at that. I'm pretty sure you have already seen it because there's not a lot to look at, but still we're gonna read them out and figure out what's new. We will also have a look at the new Treasure Rush and some new special event related to the 11th anniversary. But before I jump into any of that, you know what to do. If you like my content, please hit the like button on this video for it helps with the discoverability, and subscribe to the channel because hey, why not? And by the way, we already got to the 15,000 subscribers. That's amazing. And don't worry, a special long stream is gonna come next week. I don't have the information just yet exactly for when it's gonna be scheduled, but don't worry, it's coming. But alright, let's get to the topic. First thing, patch notes, and for that, I actually have them ready over here. And here it is. I just took some screenshots from Discord because that is where the patch notes were posted. Now, this was posted on the 15th. The update, this was Thursday, and I think the update dropped on Tuesday, Monday, I don't quite remember. It was somewhere over there. So these notes were a little bit late, but hey, at least they're there. So we have update 69 patch notes. Calling all racers, let's gear up and prepare for the latest update 69. When Asphalt 8 turned 11 years this August. To celebrate this special anniversary, we have prepared several memorable things. You can find all of the details about upcoming features, vehicles, as well as events to fulfill your summer. Check this out below, and here we go. New features! Make sure you have time for these following exciting events. First is the 𝐔𝐏𝐃𝐀𝐓𝐄 event. Spot and collect these cakes on the tracks to receive valuable rewards. Okay. I mean, still, there's nothing that we can figure out from this. We kind of already had a preview on that. I made a video talking about it. The link is appearing in the top right about now if you want to watch it. We kind of had a little bit of a glimpse of what it was, but still, this doesn't tell us a whole lot, so we just don't know what is that about. Then we got gifts in the shop. Some surprising gifts have been prepared in the shop. Come and explore. All right. I don't know what to tell you about it. It still doesn't tell us a whole lot, just that there's some gifts. But you know, gifts are always appreciated, but I mean... Alright, let's move on. New vehicles. It's the 11th anniversary and we brought the limited edition of these vehicles to you. The limit or limited edition, I don't know. Anyway, we got the dsc10's 11th anniversary edition, which is going to be Class S, as I figured out through that video that I linked to you earlier. And the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro, also in Class S, information that we also figured out thanks to that video. So, but nothing new in this sense, so then we have new avatar and profile. Something new with the avatar and profile. They're mysterious and charming. A new female avatar, Dark Angel Diva, new profile icon for Dark Angel Diva, a new profile frame for the 11th anniversary. So basically we have a new avatar, and for the icon of your profile we have the Dark Angel Diva and the background of the 11th anniversary. And well, that part is that. Then we got the new events. It's the best time. It's our 11th anniversary. Dive into these new events. Racing passes are back with the Racing Pass 20. Don't let it slip. Don't miss the chance to get the Faraday Future FF0 because we need more spam of that, of course. The McLaren 720S. This is actually somewhat of a rare car, so I guess it's good that it's there now, I guess. After that, the Racing Pass 21 will deliver a chance to get a 𝐔𝐏𝐃𝐀𝐓𝐄 TS900 Apex, which from what I hear is a really good car in Class S, so that one you might be interested on. And then the 4GT Mark II, which is a pretty decent Class A car, so this one, honestly, it's... To be fair, this is a really fantastic car to Faraday. This is a fantastic car, so I see what they're doing and bringing really valuable cars to get people to spend on the pass. And honestly, the passes are a pretty good value for the money that they ask, at least in the universe of Gameloft. So there you go. I think these are relatively worth it. And again, these cars are pretty good. And then we'll offer an unforgettable car pass 22 with the Lamborghini Centenario and Bugatti Veyron 16.4 Supersport. Centenario is also a pretty good car. I don't think it's as good as a Faraday or the 𝐔𝐏𝐃, but it's still really good. And the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 Supersport, it's a somewhat rare car, and I hear that it has really great acceleration. I own it, but I haven't upgraded it, so I don't know. Then we got the car hunt. It's time to hunt the selected drives. Selected maybe. Drives as follow, and we got the whole list. It's gonna be the Pagani Huayra R, dsc10s. What? Oh, I guess they meant just that the dsc10s is gonna be the free car for the Pagani Huayra, because they're not gonna make a dsc10s unless they meant the Class A dsc10s, but that's not clarified over here, so I don't know. Might be just a reference to being the free car in all car hunts. Lamborghini Reventon Roadster, the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT Black Series, the one that was Treasure Rush, by the way. McLaren Artura, That one was a special event, if I remember correctly. Bugatti La Voiture Noire, Lamborghini Huracan Evo Spider, also special event car, as well as the Brabham BT62 special event, and Deus Vayan. Now, this is a car that I think people, just about everybody that plays the game to some serious extent, know that the Vayan is apparently really, really good. I personally don't know because I don't own it. I have not driven it, so who knows? Never been interested on the car, but there it is. If you want to get it, you can get it in a car hunt later in this patch. Then finally we have information about the Treasure Rush. With our Treasure Rush event for the 11th anniversary, take the chance to get the DSE10's 11th anniversary edition. You know, the anniversary car, but it's Treasure Rush, okay? And then we have the Lamborghini Huracan Starato. Whoa! I have been wondering about this because the Huracan Starato is a car that was Treasure Rush early on, and it has never been made available again. And there it is, but as a Treasure Rush, not as anything else. So I think they consider this enough of a valuable car that they're gonna, you know, do Treasure Rush again for it. Okay. Then we got the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro, the other new car, and then finally the VLF Force. This is the one that really makes me scratch my head because we got a Treasure Rush for the VLF, which already has been offered as a car hunt. So, all I'd say is that this is probably not worth spending $150, but hey, there you go. Then we got new music. Shift off for the drop beat and cross the line with these soundtracks from the talented artists, and there's the list. I'm not gonna read it to you. You're free to check it out. I really don't know because I don't play with the in-game music, obviously, because if I play with in-game music, that means problems for my videos, so yeah. No idea. I hope that they're good music, and I hope that people will enjoy them, but I have no idea. Alright, and then finally, the last part of the message. We would not have come this far without your continued support from the incredible community during the past 11 years. That's a long journey. We are dedicated to bringing you the best racing experience. Here's so many more years of thrilling and unforgettable road running. We hope you all enjoyed this exciting update. What are you waiting for? Let's race! Well, I think it's time for me to give you some thoughts. I still need to see what's gonna happen with these two new features, the Cake Hunt event and the gift in the shop. Now, I'm making that prelude to my thoughts, because depending on how good are these two things, it's gonna bias my general feeling towards this update, because as it stands right now, for being the 11th anniversary, you know, it's anniversary. Anniversary normally tends to be a pretty exciting time for just about any game that has been running for a bunch of years, right? So the anniversary in the game, I was expecting more noise about it, you know, more fanfare, more, I don't know. And I don't mean, oh, I want 1,000 gifts or anything. No, but what I mean is to make it more exciting, make more noise about it. Videos by Gameloft, they did release one video, but still. And I did say that was a good thing. But overall, this just feels pretty empty. And for the anniversary, for example, let's have a look at some out here. Coming back into the game, well, here is 11th anniversary. What's special about this? There's nothing special about it. And, well, now we know the Treasure Rush is already started for the DSE10's 11th anniversary edition, which again is just a DSE10's. I'll talk more about this car in a second, but overall, yeah, we got a Treasure Rush for the anniversary car, but what else? Like, what's going on? Is there anything really to be like, hey, we're celebrating, it's party time because it's 11, and it feels incredibly empty. Incredibly empty. I don't feel like this so far has been a special update in the way that it was delivered without the patch notes and all of that. Listen, you know that I love this car. No, excuse me, not this car. I love this game. But it just feels like it's any updates, any regular updates, nothing special, no celebration, nothing. And again, that's what I said earlier. It really is going to depend with the cake hunt and the gifts in the shop and all of that stuff, if that's going to make it feel more special. But as it is right now, given that the patch already dropped and that it's the 11th anniversary celebration and all of that, I was hoping something that had more flair to it, you know? But there's really nothing. The only other thing that is anniversary E at the moment is if you go to the to the TLEs, the limited event, and then we have the DSE10's 11th anniversary cup, in which you get to do a free try of the DSE10's 11th anniversary. Now, that's cool to be able to drive the car and whatnot, test it out. I haven't driven it once. We'll do it in this video, don't worry. But first, I want to talk about the fact that that's it. That's it. That's all we have so far related to the anniversary. And like I said, this just feels really empty. Now, to be fair, the anniversary I think really is around the 20th. So far this has been the update related to the anniversary, but the actual anniversary celebration, I suppose, is gonna start around the 20th or so, which is also around the time when this racing pass is gonna end. So I don't know if they're waiting for that moment to bring it up, and I do hope that they do bring it up, because like I said, for an anniversary so far, this feels extremely meh, extremely normal. Nothing is just special. There's no celebration of anything at the moment. So yeah. Now you might be wondering, why do I have this card right now on display? You know that I normally like having a card that is, you know, relevant. And well, this is not the card that the anniversary edition is based on. This is the 𝐔𝐏𝐃𝐀's performance, whatever. I think it's just called that, the 𝐔𝐏𝐃's performance. And honestly, I think this is a way cooler looking card than this. Now, like I said, the anniversary edition is based on this thing, the regular 𝐔𝐏𝐃's. If we compare them, right there is the same card. Let me try that again with a pause. Perfect transition or something, I don't know. It's the same card. And yet, like I said, this to me, it's a way cooler looking card. Just, I don't know, from the texture and all that stuff. I think this would be a cooler card to base on the anniversary card, but either way, to a certain extent, I'm happy because honestly, I'm extremely uninterested on this card. Now, this is obviously a matter of each one, right? Maybe you are very interested on this card or something. You know what, in my opinion, would have been a better card to celebrate the 11th anniversary? If they really wanted to go for DS, maybe this. I think this would have been a way cooler 11th anniversary, because this is another one of these cars that has been in the game for forever. And if they made this thing into a Class A or Class S car and fancy livery and whatnot, honestly, I would have been much more excited about this than I am about this thing. Because what is the 𝐔𝐏𝐃's in this game? It was added some years ago, but other than that, what's the big deal about it? Yeah, we have been getting the 𝐔𝐏𝐃's for free, quote unquote for free, or getting it for free for the past I don't know how many car hunts, but other than that, this car really has no weight in the history of Asphalt 8. So that's why I say I don't understand this. And generally speaking, look, even if they chose that car, I would hope that they had brought some body kit or something so that it would look even cooler, you know, like they did with the a Dodge Dart, because we had the regular Dart, and then for the anniversary edition, oh, it's the Dart with the body kit. It's a little wider, it has a fancy wing, it even has a fancy animated livery and all of that. Now, whether or not this is a good car, that's not the point right now. All that I'm thinking about is just in general how this feels like a special version of this car, while this 11th anniversary edition car just looks like this one, but with a livery, and that's that. So yeah, I am not particularly interested in this whole treasure rush for the 𝐔𝐏𝐃's anniversary edition. I just so far, like I said, so far, this doesn't feel super special, and I might be proven wrong. All right, I could be proven wrong later. Turns out that maybe the cake hunt is gonna be amazing, and so will the gifts. And if that is the case, you bet that I'm gonna make a video saying, you know what, guys, I was wrong, and this is actually pretty cool. It's really neat and all of that. But so far, the first impressions with this whole update is, well, okay, business as usual. Now, one thing that I thought it was kind of curious is how low the rank of this car is at stock, which means that you can do crazy MP tunes with this thing all the way pretty much for all but one bracket. The only bracket that you can do is the 993 bracket, but other than that, you can do 1050, 1140, 1230, 1320, 1410, 1500, 1590, 1680, 1770. All of those are MP tunes that you can do with this car, so that's interesting. Like I said, I'm not going to go for this car. I'm not feeling like spending $150 to do some MP tunes on this car, so maybe that will be for someone braver than me or with much more luck that will be able to acquire the cars through the treasure rush. I will be trying to be hitting this thing in hopes that I get lucky and unlock the car, but honestly, that just doesn't seem likely, so whatever, it's fine. I'm not gonna get it, I'll live with it. For now, I'll be more happy driving a 𝐔𝐏𝐃's like this rather than the anniversary edition, but okay. And speaking of driving this car, let's talk about the 𝐔𝐏𝐃's 11th anniversary cup. Alright, I gotta say it, the rewards are bad. That's it, they're bad. Why? Parts, boosters, the normal stuff for cups, so nothing too amazing, but when you get to the top, at the 5%, it's just some wildcards. And then 500 tokens is actually useful, but 1%. Only the 1% of players are gonna get this. You know how many people is that? I don't, but it's just a 1%. So literally, it's insane. I'm not gonna get this. No matter for how long I play, I'm not the 1% type of player. And just by definition, the other 99% of the player base is not part of the 1%. So that means that 99% of the entire player base just get some very, very meh rewards. So I'm gonna play this just for the sake of testing the car a little bit, but honestly, I'm not gonna be focusing on getting a whole. Oh, I'm gonna be trying to improve my time because the rewards are so worth it. Honestly, the other cup that we had, which one was it? That in, I don't remember, I think it was 5%, you would get 1,000,000 fusion coins. That was better. That was honestly better than 1% with 500 tokens. That just feels so bad. And listen, I'm not here just to be a negative John or anything, but like I said, so far it's just, I don't feel impressed by the game and the celebration of the 11th anniversary. Wow, that drift. All right, that doesn't feel like really good drift, I'll tell you that much. Nitro looks good. I didn't even go for those bottles precisely just to kind of check the nitro. But yeah, nitro feels to be good-ish. Yeah, I think it's pretty all right. Acceleration, who knows? The drift did not feel good. In fact, let me do something since we have space over here. Oh no, but I don't have enough space. Yeah, that place is not as big as I expected it to be. I was trying to do some drifts over there. You know, like a circle drift, but there's just not enough space. Maybe at the very start of the race, I will try again. Maybe there's enough space. But yeah, overall, all right, who knows? Overall, I'm not particularly impressed by it. And this is such a, in my personal opinion, such a meaningless car in this game. Again, I did say in my other video that I had a theory that maybe GameLoft and DS or Citroen or whatever it is, they reach an arrangement of like, all right, why don't you, we'll give you permission to add this car with a fancy livery, but you gotta make sure that the car is super highly promoted inside of the game. They're like, okay, let's make it the free car for I don't know how many car hunts in a row. I don't know, it's just that. That's just a theory. An asphalt theory. Look at that drift, man. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I don't like that drift. All right, fine, let's just finish this lap in whatever. Not, like I said, I don't care. I might finish in 40% of the players. I just don't care. These rewards are just also meaningless. I guess that is where I'm getting at. This just feels meaningless. And listen, I hate doing this because it's like I'm shooting the messenger. In this case, Tommy, who posted the information about this thing, but overall, you might use the nicest words to talk about, oh, celebration, and this is an amazing milestone, and this and this and that. But if in the game you don't reflect it in any way, it doesn't feel special. And once again, I think that is just my conclusion. So far, this doesn't feel special at all. This whole thing of the anniversary. But like I said earlier, I could be proven wrong. And if I am, I will correct myself and say, you know what, in this video I was talking BS about the game. Turns out that they were just waiting for the right moment to let it all, unleash it out on the world. But yeah, so far, I'm just uninspired, man. What can I say? Yeah, yay anniversary. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button on left. Good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.